If you've read the waters and people aren't playing Poison Rogue, this deck is really, really good.
Hey guys, you guys have been asking me like every time I mention decks, is Quest Hand Warlock good? Is Warlock still good? Post the weapon nerf. And I have news for you. It's still good. I'm playing on top legend. I played one game on Asia. I was going to get legend over there and I couldn't queue. So I just queued in a top legend. I'm 5-0 today. Now, obviously, that's, it's whatever. But I'll tell you what the theme is. I'm not queuing against Poison Rogues, all right? This deck gets wrecked by Poison Rogue. If you're playing lots of Poison Rogues, don't play this. But if you've read the waters and people aren't playing Poison Rogue, this deck is really, really good, especially if you're a Warlock player like me. So we'll talk about some of the stylistic adjustments of the new version, the new cards. There's only 2 new cards. And what it kind of feels like in the current meta. So the change to the deck, 1 touch got nerfed, so a little less heal. We are running full blown evil as a one of. So you can either run. I'm running 1 cult and 1 full blown evil. This is a nice compromise, in my opinion. If you are climbing to legend, realistically, you could probably run 2 full blown evils. I haven't needed it to clear the stuff, and I really like the one of Colt as just kind of a finisher with your Flesh Giants. Nothing crazy on the Colts. You're not using Colts as a big part of your win condition, but I do like it as the one of. But if you have sort of a simpler, I want to clear stuff, full-blown evil is a little bit easier to use. And we're running Tamsin. And Tamsin is very, very strong. And right now, there's a lot of players playing board decks. I'm not seeing much Mozaki Mage. I'm not seeing much Poison Rogue. So that's part of the reason why this deck is doing really good. It's good against Thief Rogue. It's good against everything that pretty much isn't Poison Rogue and Mozaki Mage, which both wreck this deck. But that being said, so how do we play this? Well, I'd say go check out one of my old guides. But the basics is, we don't really use Quest as our primary win condition. We actually use board as our primary win condition, and we use Quest as our backup win condition. And we just kind of play for board, control the board, get big stuff like Flesh Giants and Arathons and Knolls, and then Battle Master to finish them off. Very strong deck. But if you don't want, especially now, it's interesting. When you have Tamsin, you can kind of make it so it's really awkward to win with your Quest reward. Because Tamsin, once you do it, your hero power doesn't cause you damage, which can actually be a bad thing sometimes, but a good thing other times. If you're playing against something like a Face Hunter, Tamsin can be really good because you can keep tapping and getting free 3/3s. So for you guys that don't know, Tamsin has Battle Cry, deal 3 damage to all minions, shuffle 3 rifts in your deck, and you get the upgraded hero power, which shuffles rifts and doesn't cause you damage, but it has anti-synergy with your Quest. But that being said, sometimes, like I said, we don't want to win with our Quest. We just want to get big stuff on board and not die. And just hit them in the face. A lot of matchups are like that. So having a hero power that you can choose. So one of the games here, we play Tamsin early, and we don't take a lot of damage, and we actually get to fatigue, and it's kind of awkward because our quest reward is far away. And we also have a Warlock Mirror, and we have Tamsin in our hand the whole game, but we don't play her till the very, very end. So it's a thing of depending on the matchup. It might depend what time you play your Tamsin. But anyways, so that's kind of the big difference between previous versions. But yeah, deck feels just really, really solid overall. If you like the Warlock style, deck's still great, still fun. And like I said, if you're queuing the Poison Rogues, stop queuing this deck. Go queue some, I don't know, some Face Hunter, some whatever. But if you're not, if the Poison Rogues are hiding, now if you want to play this deck and you happen to play a lot of Poison Rogues, you could cut Cold Neophyte for like a Viper. That's a very reasonable choice. You're still not going to do that great against Poison Rogues. But that being said, like the stuff the deck does do well, it does very well. So, anyways, I got all the games that I played with it today. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh yeah, basic mulligans for those you don't know. You're keeping Demon Seed the quest, you're keeping things like Backfire, you're keeping Tour Guide, you're keeping an Arathon, you're keeping No Short Nolan Coin. those are my general mulligans. And if I'm up against a deck likely to do aggro, things like Face Hunter, I might keep things like Touch or even Immortal Coil, and keeping Soul Rend also against aggro. I'm not sure about Full Blown Evo. I probably wouldn't be keeping it in general. So, anyways, hope you guys like that, and here's some games. It's a tough one. Chat, did I've never been debated once in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Oof. All right, here's the $1 million question. Do I ever coin? I think I do go coin Drain Soul here. It actually makes sense. Denying the turn 2 frickin' 2/3, like Doggy Biscuit is actually huge there. Yeah, so a lot of times they don't have another 1-drop there. We're very happy that we did that, you know? Brand, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Oh, dude. Get on Subtrain, thank you so much, Brand. Dude, don't fix the Subtrain. Chat, dude, I need to put... Problem, once I start the stream, I can't fix the Subtrain without risking destroying the whole stream, which happened one time. It's probably hit tier 2. So basically, there's really... Okay. There's tier 1 decks, and then there's tier R decks for tier Rogue. Ooh, actually, this is definitely better. Never let them get a minion, chat. Man, they haven't hit me all game, yet here I am at 18 life. What the heck, chat?
This one's killer.
It's an interesting conundrum. I could heal, but like healing double is actually quite valuable, so I'm just gonna pass here. I could play this to deny the 5-drop here. It's a very reasonable play. Well, this is the no handlock technically on Yang Hero. This deck was created by me. You can see literally my list that I came up with. Pretty much is Xerios added Knowles, but then we ended up taking out Knowles back, and now there's Full Blown Evil and Tamsin. But this is like my original list, so it was a no hands original.
This one's killer. Haven't heard of me? You will. Obviously, I never miss.
Anyone was crafted. Cornelius still isn't seeing play. Guess 6 mana cards are too much. Yeah. It did have Rod. Oh. I didn't see that coming. Ooh. That's a nice board you got there, buddy. Would be a shame if someone developed while we're moving.
Here for the tour? Your death brings me joy.
Might as well Mortal Coil this, right? Get a free Mortal Coil and then I go double Soul Rend. Seems good to me. I could have actually gotten a Flesh Giant down that turn. But I kind of want to go Tams the next turn, so should be okay. Immediately could see that. All right. Ooh, that's annoying. You jerk. Hmm.
More bones to gnaw.
Freezing? Okay. Yeah, I can do this all day.
So many possibilities.
Best line here. I feel like I have to worry about like random crap. Okay, let's do this. This looks good.
More bones.
I don't want to self damage here. I don't think it's worth it. My life total's too precious here. I can go Tamsin next turn. I don't think they have what it takes to win here. Playing this unfair deck. Welcome to the stream. Would you say Asia Lad is more difficult than GM games? Chat, look. It's very well established that the only difficult ladder is the NA ladder, alright? Every other ladder is just easy. You know how many like Asia GMs play on the NA ladder? It's because they know that's where they'll get the best practice, you know? It's just science, chat, right? Okay.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you.
Wait, okay. This is a good play? I don't even know. I feel like this was a dumb play. I could have just not hit face, right? Oh, here we go, here we go. Get some heal here, chat.
Shuffle off.
Alright, deal with it, buddy. Deal with my fleshy boys. It's the America's and it's free. It's free in that it's free in that it believes in freedom, and that it's free for other countries to try and fail to to climb because it's so difficult. Well-known fact, chat. Wait, was that even an honorable kill? Oh, okay, no, it wasn't an honorable kill, but that's why I only did one.
Some havoc. Let's wreak some havoc.
Maybe I go raise dead. Let's just commit to the win here, chat.
You are defenders of a doom. That is my currency.
How do they stop this, chat?
That is my currency.
Get out my game.
Well played.
I didn't see their name. Captain Boats and Hose, chat. Dude. Captain Boats and Hose strikes again. And dude, okay, that's true, Marsu. Yeah, dude. All the top tier free shaman players go to the Antarctica server. Wait. Yeah, so I agree, Shift. It doesn't take that high. It does take high decision APM, you know. So is that it? Does this list run direct there? No, this one doesn't. Okay, but yeah.
May the light grant you peace.
So I'm running one full blown evil and one cold neophyte as like a compromise right now.
True strength comes from within.
You jerk. Ooh, the noble mount. Unfortunate.
I can't do
Really? It's not too heavy.
I played any minions yet? No, I have not.
defenders of a doom.
This is a really good hand we have.
True strength comes from within.
Ooh, you jerk. What do I do here? What's trying to say?
Here for the tour?
Forgot I didn't have anything die besides the Marathon. So I'm just gonna just do some clears. This looks pretty good. I can do like... This isn't almost legend. Yeah, dude, we couldn't get a game on Asia, so I just queued up on NA. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I think I just do double full blown. Looks actually really good here. Nope, the China server has its own server, Cheeky, so we can't say that. China and Asia are different places. But still, it is kind of crazy that the 5 minute or the whatever the game time rule that China has now.
Your tour ends here.
More bones to gnaw on. You are defenders of a doomed world.
Obviously, I never miss.
Almost out of time.
Here for the tour?
Seems good. Man. Man, the guy who came up with this deck must have been a genius. Just perfect synergy. Phenomenal deck building. I don't know, dude. I could never come up with such a brilliant deck.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Yeah, it does it again. I know, right? Dude, rain at OP. Alright. Kinda like going Tams in here. Like,
You know nothing of death. Allow me to beat you.
You get accustomed to the smell. You get accustomed to the smell.
have you ever played the deck Demon Hunter?
Woe betide those who set themselves against me.
You really use a raised dead would be good here. Yeah, once they use their bear, it's so hard for them to like.
Let's wreak some havoc.
Alright, what are we gonna get? Raised dead. Raised dead, nice. Raised dead. I'm taking 3 damage now.
More bones to gnaw on. More bones to gnaw on.
Obviously, I never miss.
That is my current.
Dog eat dog.
The victory is yours.
Now, I used to think maybe like 5% or less. I could see 20% of people stream sniping. Like, we don't really know. Like, the amount of people defending it shows you that it's actually very common. Because that's why people defend it. They're defending themselves on an emotional level. So it's like the reality is now, normally it didn't matter, but now it matters. because if I stream and I get sniped, well, now I don't make Master Tour, so it's not that common. We don't really know. What we did know is a huge amount of people said, just suck it up, you know? You're a streamer, you should take it, you know? So, a lot of people think it's okay. Did we win? We did.
You here for the tour?
It was a great hand.
Obviously, I never miss.
Yeah, I know. It's just a thing of like I've recognized I need to protect myself because it used to be like, oh, I you know I might get stream sniped, but probably not. And now I recognize, no, I'm gonna get stream sniped. Like it's almost a certainty, you know. Like so, protect myself, you know. It's the reality. So.
More bones to gnaw on.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I mean though, M Strike. I only snipe this person. See, you've made it like, oh, I'm not a bad person. I only snipe one person, you know, that I don't like. I'm assuming you don't like him if you're this. I don't know. Maybe you do. You snipe out of love. I don't know. So.
You here for the tour?
You are defenders of a doom.
Sorry about the kindness of my heart. Yeah. Sure.
You are defenders of a doom.
Obviously, I never miss.
You know what? Oh, it's hard here. I kind of want to go. Let's do this. I'm kind of making Soul Rend a little more difficult here with this play. But yeah. I'm gonna go Coin Backfire and get 2 Flesh Giants for 1 mana, or for 0 mana effectively, and then go Colt. This is very tough for them to deal with, like... affection, I know, right, so... Why didn't you play your tour guide there? That's a very good question. I don't want it in the Raised Dead pool. See how I guaranteed my Raised Deads got me Marathon and Shadowblade Slinger there? So, by not playing it, I guaranteed I got the good stuff from the Raised Deads. Exactly, I'm strike. So that's what I mean. I think there's a lot of people who are sniping occasionally, not that often. Most people aren't Jays, but there's a lot of people who are snipe occasionally, and they have some like, no, this is okay because of this. But reality for me is like, well, if that, I can put him down. I could put him down to 1 life here, but I think I'm better off doing the big play here. So yeah, but that's what I mean. I think that and the reality is like that's the reality of it. but it's a thing. I just, you know, when it's just me streaming casually, but now that like ladder was going to matter for me. Like if I didn't make any single Masters tours in a year, I probably like I still need that as part of my income. I might have to quit Hearthstone. Like that's the reality of it, you know? That should be lethal.
Strike. Strike hard.
Did your sub show? I didn't, Death. Like, so they only have fat and protein. So like 80 calories, 8 grams of protein. That's like an egg probably has, let me see the egg nutrition facts. Egg nutrition. Egg has 6 grams of protein, so it actually has, and 78 calories. So it actually has more grams of protein per calorie than an egg. So it's basically just munching on protein. You know, it's like protein and fat, no carbohydrates, no guilt. You know?
Care to make a wish?
Oh yeah, dude, Fluxicon, I high rolled. Still hadn't opened my packs. I got like all the good legendaries except for Tamsin on EU. It was so lucky. It was so freaking lucky. Oh, they're playing Quest. This is really good for us.
Obviously, I never miss. Let's ride.
Here for the tour?
Actual incision. I don't know. I'm kind of like one of those people that just like, if you hit your macros and don't have a vitamin deficiency, which isn't very hard, you'll be fine. But like, yeah, I know that I feel a lot better. Just that like, because I'm not full keto anymore. But just like such a higher percentage of my diet is coming from fats and proteins. I feel a lot better, you know? Well, I'm gonna do this.
Haven't heard of me.
Oh, yep, totally could make sense, Logi. So if you're bringing Warlock and you're not banning Poison Rogue, you should absolutely run Viper. And if you are banning it, well then you don't need it. So, what about veggies though? Dude, I don't eat veggies as much as I should because I buy them and then I forget to cook them and then they go bad. So I found I save money when I'm just like, I just don't eat vegetables. I'll eat, if I go out to a restaurant, I'll get like a chicken salad with some vegetables. And that's like my vegetables for the month, you know? I know, right? Really healthy. Ooh, I think Tamsin's really good. Actually, maybe I just dump this. I'm okay with overdrawing. Yeah, I probably like those are things that I should do. You're right. I can't deny that you're right. Yet here I am, not doing that. So I don't know. Yeah. I should add some broccoli to my diet. I actually like broccoli. I should add more broccoli to my diet. I do have bananas. I have like a banana a day. That's my fruits.
So what's the rub?
And that's pretty much it. Oh, I eat Chipotle, and that has some tomatoes. So.
More bones to gnaw on.
Here for the tour?
Obviously, I never miss.
I get a salad, so I don't even get yeah, I had a period of my life where I ate spinach every day. I ate so healthy.
So what's the rub?
And then I have like times where I like now there's a case for like if I'm eating tons of junk food, I will feel like shit. Like I totally understand that. If I'm eating tons of junk food, high sugar, content, like high processed stuff, I will feel crappy. But if I'm just eating like no vegetables, I'm surprised I mostly feel fine. You know? Which is yeah.
What is taking so long?
Let's wreak some havoc. You are defenders of a doom.
Haven't heard of me? Weasel.
This one's killed.
No music today? No music today. Maybe later. We might get some music on later. Not for a little bit. I'm keeping it simple right now. I'll turn up the in-game music.
I can't just sit here. Stormwind needs me.
Yeah, what's funny is like I've realized I can just play the game, the matchup with like while barely utilizing the quest, and do great, you know? Yeah, put this back in my hand. Like I'm gonna play it for one in the future, you know?
What I want.
So yeah, I just play around like BGBM here a little bit, and I'm fine. Wonder if it's Soul Rend here. I could just okay. Maybe I just take the easy clear here. I think I'm gonna take the easy clear. No Feliz Navidad. Maybe later. I think we got, you know, it's I stream lots amount of hours, so yeah. So sometimes we'll do like I'm a man of variety. Sometimes we do music, sometimes we do no music.
Strictly need to know.
This guy's toast.
I think I just take the soul rend. I lose some good stuff, but like, who cares? Kinda. I don't know. It's a weird one though, because I have like maybe I don't take the soul rend, because I kind of want to hit the backfire. Okay, I changed my mind. And then I can't. I can never play the Marathon for one if I play the soul rend here. So
Let's wreak some havoc.
yeah, I have so many like good cards in my deck right now that I don't really want to do this.
You are defenders of a doom.
Wait, I don't even have any way to damage myself there. Yeah, let's just develop.
Muzzle their magic. You get accustomed to the smell.
All right, scabs incoming. I'm ready.
Here for the tour?
You know what? Actually,
Shuffle off.
oh crap.
Let's wreak some
Alright, we're fine.
havoc.
We're fine. We get all the good stuff back. We just redevelop after scabs. We go soul rend, redevelop, easy. Chat, they go scabs, I kill their board. We do it again! Welcome to OP.
Keep your enemies close.
Yeah, you got it.
Shadows closer.
You know what? If I don't play an Marathon for one, I don't get to play him, so I might as well play him for one here.
You are defenders of a doom.
Oh wait, let's see if I yeah, there we go.
You have served all my cards.
Oh. Chat, I feel like I messed up there, but whatever. Not a big deal. Questionable plays, chat. Questionable plays that won't matter.
Muzzle their magic.
What do they have in there? I guess they can have, they hit SI7 Assassin multiple times. That could win them the game, I guess, here, so. The SI7 and Shadow Step it. That's what they needed. This is gonna be a big boy. Crap. Alright. They still have the hero power too. Man, maybe I lost this game, chat. Maybe I threw this game. I don't have a way to kill this guy, even, you know? Ooh. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad.
Strictly.
You here for the tour? Who stole all my cards?
Let's wreak some havoc.
Strike! Dog eat
Strike
dog!
harder.
Dog eat dog!
That is my currency.
Hey, low on ingredients!
Alright, I should get Tamsin down next turn, so not next turn. Like it's actually kinda bad. But I might have thrown this game somewhere. I don't know.
Strike. Then strike harder.
Hear that sizzle?
Yeah, that might have been. Yeah, I don't know. They're very low on stuff, so it's like, and we have infinite value where they have infinite tempo. Or, but
All my cards!
alright, we're both kind of out of cards here. I take 5 more fatigue damage here. Um. Let's see what they got. What are their last 2 cards here? They got a Foxy Fraud maybe, and a Foxy Fraud, and trying to see what card they. Maybe another Blackwater Cutlass. I think we might have him here. Tenwu. Tenwu maybe. Yeah, could be Tenwu. Could be Foxy Fraud. I can't remember if they played 2 cutlasses, but second cutlass maybe. Second cutlass is useless for the most part. They don't run Mr. Smite. Oh, Mr. Smite would be lethal here, yeah. So let's hope they don't run Mr. Smite. Am I right?
My goose is fucked.
Looks like no Smite. Lucky us, chat. Chat 4-0.
You shall be mine.
Oh, does Smite? Does Smite? I gotcha. I missed it, dear piece. I had pun obliviousness.
You here for the tour?
More bones to gnaw on.
You here for the tour? Obviously, I never miss.
More bones to knock
Where my marathon at? How does the stats say it should be like Beast Druid's worst matchup? As the Beast Druid, I have like a 70% win rate against it. So it's a thing of like the Beast Druid knows what they're doing, and they know how to like make life difficult for you. But I'm guessing most players don't know how to do that because I've crushed the warlocks. Like I've beaten all their removal. What you do as Beast Druid is you put on early pressure to slow them down. Sometimes you threaten stuff. Sometimes you just redevelop and win. You get a good you get good compostings off. And if you get to the late game, what you do is you ramp up and you go duplicate the 1/1 and the Ibis, and they can't really deal with that. So.
Here for the tour? Muzzle their magic.
more bones to knock on.
Obviously, I never miss.
I'm getting owned with Maestro Rogue. Quest Warrior. I actually have a video on the best decks to climb to legend. Now, if you value other things, these aren't necessarily the best decks. But if your top primary value, Quest Warrior is the best deck to climb to legend. Not the best deck for high legend. Let me tell you that much. It's absolutely not. But when you're talking about climbing to legend, nothing comes close. All right?
Here for the tour? You get accustomed to the smell.
Don't think we want to go Tamsin in this matchup until we're like going for the lethal. Yeah, so there's a lot of decks. So yeah. Why is it worse than high legend? One, players get better, and two, there's a low skill cap. So players get better at their decks, and so it's a thing of like Quest Warrior has a very simple to execute powerful strategy without that much variation. Fantastic way to start off the game. You execute your strategy, you execute it well, you figure out how to do it efficiently, you figure out how to get it done and win the game. When you get better, your opponents will figure out, one, how to execute their strategies sometimes even faster, and how your predictableness, it makes you very vulnerable as a Quest Warrior. So awkward. I have like so much removal and nothing to use it on. I think I need dump cards. You know?
Obviously, I never
That
miss.
is my correction.
So if I get a raised dead next turn, I can actually get Tamsin down and win this game very easily. All the lists are actually designed in a way that are low skill. So if you look at my list, my old list that I got #1 legend with Quest Warrior, I ran the 4 mana weapon. I ran things that kind of gave me more variation in my plays. Look at Quest Warrior, it's pretty much just like all pirates, 1 weapon. So your game plan is pretty much like you don't have a lot of variation in your plays, which can be good or bad depending on what you're looking for, you know? Now that I have this raised dead, I kind of just want to mill through the deck. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. So I can go tap, raise dead, get Tamsin down next turn. Go to fire. It's marginal legendary, dude. Marginal means there's not much difference in running Altar of Fire over another card. So Altar of Fire is good, other cards are good. How do you choose? You look at which one's marginally better. Often there isn't a very big difference. You can run Altar of Fire and do well with it. I can cut Altar of Fire and do well with it too. That's because it's not that great, but it's not that bad. Now some cards are bad and some cards are amazing. Go cut Flesh Giants from this deck. It's not going to be the same as cutting Altar of Fires. You will not win with this deck without Flesh Giants. Maybe against really bad decks. You see the difference?
Get accustomed to the smell. Obviously, I never miss. Obviously, I never miss.
This is an interesting situation where I can't. It's gonna be hard for me to play this in the future, but I think I don't care.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
I can draw a ton of cards next turn. This should be good. Is discarding cards with Soul Rend? Nope. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it depends on which cards you overdraw.
Share my pain.
Tamish work? Just them. They take damage from my self damage.
Blood is my currency.
Alright, I gotta do my calculations here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 is 23 damage here. Wait, right? I think I got him here. 1 plus 2. So I go tap, that's 2. Then I go Tamish, that's 3, 4, 5. Then I go tap from the Tamish, that's 6. And 2. That should be lethal. I'm just doing the math here. Alright, hopefully I don't suck at math, chat. Don't overdraw your quest reward. I've already played my quest reward.
Some havoc. Let's wreak some havoc. Let's wreak some havoc.
Stole all my cards.
Let's wreak some havoc.
All right.